guys, it's Gail with Gail's Southern Living. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing a Jello cake recipe, and this is called a strawberry Jello poke cake. And I am making this for a collaboration called #Jello in July, hosted by Tina with Life in the Piedmont Homestead and Tammy with Mountain Grandma. I will have all that information in the description box of this video. You can join for all the way till the end of July. So let me show you what I'm going to make today. All right, so to begin this recipe, I'm going to use, this is a white cake mix, but I decided after reading the directions that I am going to go ahead and make it a yellow cake. So I'm just going to dump this in here. And instead of using 4 egg whites, I'm going to use 3 whole eggs. And I'm going to use a ½ cup of olive oil, but you could use vegetable oil. And also 1 1/4 water. Since I have a mixer, I'm just going to put all that in there together and get it mixed. But might need to plug it in first. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla. I do that with box cake mixes. However, making your own cake is not really all that hard either, and I need to start doing that. Matter of fact, this fall I need to make some of those up. Maybe like cake in a jar, stuff like that. Vanilla always just gives things a little extra flavor. All right, that is mixed. And the next thing I'm going to do is spray. I'm using 9x13 clear glass. It's just easier to make cakes this way. And I'm just going to pour it in. I already have my oven set to 350, and this will cook from 34 to 38 minutes. Okay. Okay, so that is the first step. Okay, waiting for this cake to cool. What's downright painful? Waiting is not my, it's not my thing. So anyway, it's cooled. I decided to use the bottom of a straw to poke mine, and make sure when you poke it, you go all the way through to the bottom of the pan. And I'm just gonna do like 4 in each row. It'll be really pretty when you cut through it. Okay. All right, so I got that part done. So next I'm going to make the Jello. And this is just a strawberry Jello, but you could do it with any kind of Jello. You might just change your fruit. Okay, so I'm gonna do the Jello, and I'm gonna do a 1 cup of water, like you would normally do with Jello. Just gonna stir that around, let it dissolve. Okay, now I'm going to put the hot water in. 1 cup of hot water. Stir that in. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. And then I'm going to add the Jello. So I'm gonna try to spoon it, and then I might pour some, but I'm gonna spoon it into the holes real quick first to make sure it gets that coolness. So the cake will not be soggy. It will become, I haven't made it before, but my mom used to make this, so it's been a really long time since I've had it. So I just did one 3.5 ounce strawberry Jello. Now each one of the holes I did pour some in there, and on the last part I'm just gonna pour it in. All right, there's that. The next step will be to add some whipped topping. You could make your own. I did do a 0 sugar Jello and a 0 sugar whipped topping, but the cake is obviously a regular cake. Now we're going to do some whipped topping. I'll try to come back and do a taste test for you, since I haven't had this since I was a kid, but I do remember it. I think I actually remember it more than my mom does, because I mentioned it to her the other day that I was going to make this cake, and she's like, oh my gosh, I haven't done that in years, and I barely remember it. I'm like, wow. I said, I must have liked it if I remembered it all these years. Okay. I believe we got that covered well enough. And a 1.5 cups of chopped up strawberries. You can do these in sugar if you want them a little bit more sweet, or a sweetener of your choice, maybe even in some honey. Really pretty. Try to give you a little shot of what it looks like up close too. From this perspective, it's really pretty. So colorful. Strawberries are also always so colorful. This would be really pretty with blueberries too, or even like a 4th of July type cake. But this collaboration will go on through the end of July. If you want to join, it's an open collaboration, so anyone can join it. All right. That is my strawberry poke cake, and I will be back, hopefully, to film trying it for the first time. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for an hour to 4 hours to let it fully set. I'll do a little camera shot of the front of this so you can see it up close, but it looks really delicious, guys. Here it is, guys. Doesn't that look delicious? All right. Don't know if I've let it sit long enough, but I did want to go ahead and get my taste test done and get my video edited. All right. Let's get a little bit of strawberry. There we go. I like it. It's very good, guys. I will leave the recipe in the description box of this video. Please check out the other videos in this collaboration. Okay guys, thank you for watching my video today. Please hit the like button, share this on your community tab, and thank you guys for watching today. There will be a playlist on Tina with Laugh in the Piedmont and Tammy with Mountain Grandma. Please check that out. Have a great day. Be blessed. Do something kind, guys. Bye, everybody.